Work in silence. Not because you are hiding, not because you are afraid, but because real progress does not need an audience. The loudest people are often the least consistent. The most powerful growth happens quietly, when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when no one knows how hard you are pushing yourself. This is where discipline is built. This is where character is formed. You do not need to announce your goals. You need to honor them. You do not need approval. You need alignment. Alignment between what you say you want and what you are willing to do every single day. Silence protects your focus. It shields your energy from doubt, comparison, and unnecessary opinions. When you work in silence, you give your dreams room to breathe. Most people quit because they talk too much and do too little. They share plans before they build habits. They seek validation before they earn results. But you are choosing a different path. You are choosing to let your efforts speak. You are choosing to let your consistency do the talking. That choice will change everything. Working in silence means waking up early when it would be easier to sleep. It means showing up tired but committed. It means practicing when motivation is gone. It means doing the work even when it feels boring, repetitive, and unseen. This is not glamorous. This is not exciting. This is effective. There will be days when it feels unfair that no one notices your effort. Let those days strengthen you. You are not building for applause. You are building for excellence. Excellence does not rush. Excellence does not complain. Excellence shows up again and again until results become unavoidable. Understand this clearly. Results are a language. They speak louder than words ever could. When your results arrive, they will silence doubt. They will end arguments. They will answer questions you no longer need to explain. Let people wonder. Let people doubt. Let people underestimate you. Their disbelief is not your burden. Silence also teaches patience. It reminds you that growth takes time, that mastery is earned, not announced. That confidence comes from proof, not promises. Each day you stay disciplined. You are depositing into a future that will one day pay you back in full. There will be moments when you want to prove yourself. Resist that urge. Proving yourself drains energy. Improving yourself multiplies it. Put that energy into your craft, into your habits, into becoming undeniable. When you are undeniable, you no longer need to explain yourself. Working in silence does not mean working without purpose. It means working with clarity, knowing why you started, knowing what you are building, knowing who you are becoming. Purpose gives your silence direction. Discipline gives it power. Some people will mistake your silence for weakness. Let them. Strength does not need to perform. Strength is steady. Strength is patient. Strength knows where it is going. The strongest people in the room are often the quietest because they are too busy becoming. Results speak through consistency, through habits done daily, through standards upheld when no one is enforcing them, through promises kept to yourself. Each small action may feel insignificant, but together they shape your identity. You are becoming someone who follows through, someone who finishes, someone who can be trusted with bigger opportunities. When frustration shows up, remind yourself that this is part of the process. When progress feels slow, remind yourself that slow progress is still progress. The seed does not question the soil. It grows quietly until one day it breaks through. Protect your focus. Protect your routine. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your goals. Not every opinion deserves space in your mind. Silence is not distance from others. It's closeness to your purpose. One day, the work you are doing quietly will become visible. One day, the habits you are building in private will produce results in public. And when that day comes, it will not feel sudden to you. It will feel earned. Let your results speak for you. Let them tell the story of your discipline. Let them reflect your patience. Let them show the cost you were willing to pay. Success built in silence is stable. It lasts. It does not crumble under pressure because it was built on consistency, not noise. Keep going. Keep working. Keep growing. You do not need to be seen right now. You need to be committed. Work in silence. Let results speak. And as you continue to move forward in silence, understand that silence sharpens awareness. When you stop explaining yourself to the world, you start listening to yourself more clearly. You notice your habits. You notice where you waste time. You notice where you need to grow. Silence removes distractions and replaces them with honesty. It shows you who you really are when no one is watching, and that truth is where real transformation begins. Working in silence also teaches emotional control. You stop reacting to every opinion, every comment, every comparison. You stop letting praise inflate you or criticism break you. You become steady, grounded, focused. That emotional stability becomes one of your greatest strengths because success demands calm under pressure. There will be moments when progress feels painfully slow, when effort outweighs reward, when you wonder if anyone else is moving faster, achieving more, getting ahead. In those moments, remind yourself that speed is not the goal. Direction is. Staying consistent in the right direction will always beat rushing without purpose. You are building something most people never do: self-mastery. The ability to control your actions regardless of your mood. The ability to stay disciplined without external pressure. The ability to delay gratification for a future that matters. This level of control separates those who dream from those who deliver. Silence also keeps your vision pure. The more people you tell, the more opinions you invite. Opinions dilute clarity. Protect your vision until it is strong enough to stand on its own. Let it grow quietly, like a fire protected from the wind, until it becomes impossible to extinguish. You may feel tempted to announce milestones early, to seek recognition before the journey is complete. Resist that temptation. Finish first. Build fully. Let the final result speak, not the unfinished chapter. Incomplete success invites doubt. Completed work commands respect. Each day you choose discipline, you are training your future self to trust you. That trust becomes confidence. Not loud confidence, not ego-driven confidence, but quiet certainty. The kind that does not need validation. The kind that walks into any room knowing it belongs there. When setbacks come, and they will, face them without drama. Setbacks are not signals to stop, they are signals to adjust. Stay calm. Stay focused. Learn quickly. Move forward stronger. This is how professionals operate. This is how leaders are formed. You are not just chasing results, you are shaping identity. An identity built on consistency, resilience, and patience. An identity that does not panic under pressure or collapse under doubt. An identity that understands that meaningful success takes time. One day, people will ask how you did it. They will say it happened fast. They will call it luck. Let them. You will know the truth. You will remember the mornings you showed up tired, the nights you stayed focused, the days you wanted to quit, but didn't. That knowledge will matter more than any praise. Silence gives you space to grow without interference. Use that space wisely. Read, learn, practice, reflect, improve. Every quiet improvement compounds. Every unseen effort stacks in your favor. There is power in being underestimated. When expectations are low, pressure is reduced. You can experiment. You can fail quietly. You can learn without judgment. By the time others notice, you are already prepared. Stay patient. Stay committed. Stay quiet. The work is working even when you cannot see it yet. Trust the process you are honoring daily. Work in silence, not as a strategy to impress, but as a standard to live by. Let your habits speak through consistency. Let your growth speak through results. Let your future speak through the life you build. And when the results finally speak, they will not shout. They will stand firm, solid, undeniable. And even now, as you continue quietly, remind yourself that silence builds resilience. When no one is cheering, you learn how to cheer for yourself. When no one is validating your effort, you learn how to validate your own progress. That inner strength becomes unshakable. You stop needing external motivation because your purpose becomes enough. Working in silence forces you to confront discomfort instead of escaping it. You face boredom. You face doubt. You face the urge to quit. And each time you stay, you win a private victory. Those private victories matter more than public praise because they reprogram your mind to believe, I don't stop when things get hard. There will be days when distractions try to pull you away. Noise will tempt you with shortcuts, attention, and quick validation. Stay disciplined. The world rewards focus far more than it rewards noise. Attention fades. Results remain. You are learning to trust time and effort, to understand that great outcomes are delayed rewards. This patience is rare. Most people want proof before commitment. You are committing before proof. That is why your results will be different. Silence also removes pressure when no one knows your timeline. You move at the pace of mastery instead of the pace of expectation. You improve instead of perform. You build instead of rush. That patience creates quality, and quality creates longevity. Notice how your standards begin to rise. You no longer tolerate sloppy effort. You no longer accept excuses from yourself. This is not self-criticism, this is self-respect. You are treating your potential seriously, and that changes how you show up. There will be moments when you feel like you are carrying this journey alone. In those moments, remember that solitude is not abandonment. It is preparation. Many strong individuals were shaped in quiet seasons long before they were trusted with influence. Your silence is sharpening your focus, strengthening your discipline, and deepening your belief. Even when results are not visible, progress is happening internally. That internal progress is what sustains external success when it arrives. You are becoming someone who does not need to explain their worth. Someone whose presence speaks through consistency. Someone whose work speaks through impact. That level of confidence cannot be faked. It can only be earned. Keep refining your craft. Keep improving 1% at a time. Small improvements, repeated daily, create massive change over time. This is the math of success that most people ignore because it lacks drama. But you understand it now. When doubt creeps in, return to your routine. Routine is grounding. Routine is proof. Routine is the language of discipline. Let your daily actions remind you who you are becoming. One day, the silence will break not because you spoke, but because the results became impossible to ignore. Opportunities will appear. Doors will open. People will notice. But by then, you will not be seeking attention. You will be too focused on sustaining what you built. Remember this. Loud beginnings often lead to quiet endings. Quiet beginnings often lead to powerful outcomes. You chose the harder path, the quieter path, the path of discipline. So continue. Stay focused. Stay humble. Stay consistent. Let time and effort work in your favor. Work in silence. Let results speak. And as this quiet journey continues, understand that silence refines intention. When there is no audience, your reasons must be real. You no longer do them. Work to impress, to compete, or to prove. You do it because it matters to you, because it aligns with who you want to become. That clarity becomes a compass, guiding you even when motivation fades. Working in silence teaches you to separate identity from outcomes. You stop attaching your worth to immediate results. You measure success by effort, by consistency, by integrity. This mindset keeps you grounded. It allows you to stay committed without being consumed by pressure. You grow steadily, not desperately. There will be times when the lack of recognition feels heavy, when you wonder if anyone will ever notice. Let that feeling pass without acting on it. Recognition is not a requirement for progress. Many of the strongest foundations are built underground, unseen, until the structure above becomes inevitable. Silence gives you space to make mistakes without fear. You can experiment. You can fail quietly. You can learn deeply. This freedom accelerates growth more than constant visibility ever could. Every lesson learned in silence saves you from bigger failures later. As days turn into weeks and weeks into months, you may notice something shifting inside you. Your confidence becomes calmer. Your focus becomes sharper. Your discipline becomes more natural. You no longer need to force yourself as much. You have trained yourself to show up. This is what happens when habits replace hype, when structure replaces emotion, when commitment replaces convenience. You stop relying on how you feel and start relying on who you have trained yourself to be. You begin to understand that true power is quiet. It does not rush. It does not boast. It does not seek permission. It moves steadily, intentionally, forward. This power is built, not declared. Others may take breaks when things get hard. You take notes. Others complain when progress is slow. You stay focused. Others look for shortcuts. You refine fundamentals. Over time, this difference compounds into something extraordinary. Silence also strengthens humility. You remember that there is always more to learn, more to improve, more to refine. This humility keeps you growing long after others plateau. It keeps you curious. It keeps you sharp. You are learning to delay celebration until the work is complete, to delay comfort until standards are met. This discipline creates results that last, not results that fade as quickly as they appear. When the world feels loud and chaotic, your quiet discipline becomes an anchor. You are not pulled in every direction. You know what matters. You know where you are going. That certainty is rare and it is powerful. One day, when your results stand clearly in front of you, they will feel familiar, not surprising, because you lived them first in silence. You earned them privately before they appeared publicly. Until then, keep honoring your routine. Keep protecting your focus. Keep choosing progress over praise. The silence is not empty. It is full of preparation. Work in silence with patience. Let results speak with strength. This is how real success is built. And now, as the work continues without noise, understand that silence deepens discipline when there is no external pressure. You rely on internal standards. You do not wait to be pushed. You pull yourself forward. That self-direction becomes one of your greatest assets because life will not always provide structure. You are learning to create it. Working quietly also teaches you emotional endurance. You stop needing constant excitement to stay committed. You learn how to operate through monotony, uncertainty, and delayed rewards. These are the conditions under which most people quit. You stay. That is the difference. There will be moments when the urge to explain yourself returns. When you want people to understand how hard this has been, how much effort you have invested, release that urge. Your journey does not need witnesses to be valid. Let your growth be enough for now. Silence strengthens integrity. You act the same whether someone is watching or not. You keep your standards even when it would be easy to lower them. That consistency shapes character. And character sustains success long after motivation fades. Over time, your actions begin to speak in subtle ways. Your confidence changes. Your presence shifts. Your decisions become sharper. People may not know why, but they will feel it. This is the quiet authority that comes from self-mastery. You are building momentum that cannot be seen but can be felt. Like gravity, it is always working, always pulling you forward. Each disciplined day adds weight to your progress. One day, that momentum will carry you faster than you ever expected. When doubt arises, return to the basics, your routine, your values, your commitment. These anchors keep you steady when emotions fluctuate. Discipline is not rigid, it is reliable. Understand that working in silence is not about isolation. It is about intention. You choose when to listen, when to speak, and when to act. That choice gives you control over your energy and direction. You will notice that your tolerance for excuses, especially your own, begins to fade. Not because you are harsh, but because you are honest. You know what you are capable of now. You have seen yourself show up repeatedly. That proof changes how you think. As your skills improve, resist the urge to rush exposure. Mastery before visibility. Strength before spotlight. Stability before scale. This order protects what you are building. Many people chase attention first and struggle later. You are doing the opposite. You are building capacity first. That is why your success will be sustainable. Stay grounded. Stay patient. Stay committed. The quiet work is shaping you into someone who can handle more responsibility, more pressure, more opportunity. Let time become your ally. Let effort become your language. Let results become your response. Work in silence. Always. Let results speak when they are ready.